everyone. So the most common question I get asked on my live sessions mostly is around periods. Whether you should work out on your periods or not, whether this is better than this, and how do you make sure panty lines don't show up. So this video is all about these girly things. And gentlemen, if all this offenses you a little bit, maybe this is not the video for you. And for those gentlemen who care about their ladies, you can continue watching or spread awareness among them. So periods is that time of the month where you have cramps, where you're cranky, you have stomachache, and all you want to do is just go home, eat a box of chocolates and watch movies and cry. But it takes hard work, and it takes hard work for everyone to kick their butt and make sure that you do something to move your body, and that's hard for everyone. Depending on how your symptoms are, I would like to categorize women into two categories. One who have milder symptoms, which is a little bit of bloating, little bit of cramps, okayish kind of flow, or even heavier sort of flow. And there is a second kind of women who have really uncomfortable periods, who have extreme pains, who faint, who have all these issues. So for the second category, I would highly recommend that you see a doctor and figure out the exact reason for that kind of discomfort on your period. And I know when I'm saying this, everyone will be like, oh no, I am the more discomfort one, I'm not the one who's easy. But trust me, everyone has mild to moderate discomfort during their period, and you have to agree to that fact that this is normal female physiology. And if you're born a female, this is going to happen to you every 5 to 7 days a month, which means by the end of the year, if you missed out on whatever activities you want to do, whether it was workout, whether it was your work, you would have missed out 3 months of a year, because giving yourself the excuse that I was on my period and I really couldn't do it. So the first thing, should you be working out on your periods? Absolutely yes. It is scientifically proven now that if you work out on your periods, your symptoms actually reduce and it gives you a better sleep. So it's highly recommended that you do work out on your periods. But what's the difference between Nidhi going to a gym on a regular day and Nidhi going to a gym on a period is only the fact that Nidhi comes to the gym on a period with a different underwear and a pad, and that's it. Nothing else changes. Everything is the same, your strength is the same, most of the stuff is in your head. So if you take that thing out of your head that I'm on my period, I'm weaker today, everything's going to sort out itself. I personally like to do legs on my second day, which is the worst for me. I personally notice that whenever I work out heavy on my heavier days, I tend to have better control over my cramps and over my crankiness as well. So that works for me. Traditionally in yoga and most forms of yoga, you're given women's holiday. You have to understand that all these rules and regulations were made for women in the times when these did not exist. So managing your period was on cloth or cotton wool, which made it hard for us to be mobile. But now that you have all these facilities, I don't think it should stop you from doing any kind of workouts on your periods. Again, I've heard myths that I have heard about periods, and saying, I've heard people come and say, oh, you know what, if you work out in your periods, your uterus is gonna go la, I don't know what. Oh, you spoil your uterus if you do that. Again, I've said this before, it's been proven that workout during your period actually helps you through it. And secondly, somebody said, oh, you should not do inversions like handstands and stuff during your period, because the blood flow actually reverses. Unless you're doing it for hours, nothing's gonna happen. You go in a handstand, come back in a minute, nothing's gonna happen. You can absolutely do it. But if you feel that you're too weak or you're not feeling like doing anything, I would suggest that go for lighter workouts. You can just do cardio and come back. You could do half the weights that you do. Some days you could hit a body weight workout, so you're not doing heavy weights, but you can always do something on your period. And again, I would reiterate it, understand this is normal female physiology. You're not special. Somebody who works for me, and all the girls who work for me hate me for this, that somebody comes up to me and say, oh, I'm on my period, I can't work out, I have pain, and I'm like, you're a woman. you're on your period 5 days a month. Do not give me that excuse. That means you literally take out 1/4 of your life. Okay, this is gonna be 1/4 of your life for a couple of years. So you can't be like not do anything. Also, I don't take a break from the gym on my period because I want to save that break for when I'm traveling or when I'm really sore and I need that recovery. So yeah, that's my take on it. Next most important deal is whether this is better or this. Personally, for me, I'm a bad person. Why? Because I find these very uncomfortable. I have tried every other form of tampons there is. By the way, I like to collect these sanitary things, which is very weird. Every country I travel to, I pick up sanitary things, feminine hygiene things from that country, mostly because I want to know how other people around the world manage this. And also I want to, kind of do a little maths on how things work around the globe. So these I have tried in every shape and form and size. Doesn't work for me personally. I find them a little uncomfortable, but I know a lot of people who swear by these. This is a little hard to do with, especially if you do mobility workouts like yoga, stretches, pilates. This can get a little messy, but my personal opinion, and this is absolutely my personal opinion, I am this, but I have heard that this is a better way to manage your period than this. I haven't tried anything else. The next thing also is what kind of food do you have during your periods. If you have a lot of calcium and magnesium rich products during your period, you will be able to manage it much better. What are the calcium and magnesium rich foods you can add to your diet? Besides milk, you can add a lot of greens, you can add broccoli, you can have a lot of whole grains, you can have whole rice, brown rice, and also make sure that you have loads and loads of water. If you're well hydrated on your period, your cramps will be much less. So make sure that you add these to your diet on your period. Coming over to the last part, which is kind of awkward, and my video might be demonetized for this, but hello, that's okay. Spreading knowledge is more important than earning money. Okay, coming to the point. The thing is, whenever I posted a workout video, a lot of women have asked me this question, especially in personal messages, saying, okay, how come you have no panty lines, and what do you wear inside that panty lines don't show up? Two things. First, if you're wearing a high compression thick garment, they are usually designed to be worn as is, so there's nothing supposed to be worn under them, and a lot of women across the world do that. Newsflash. So you can wear your gym tights without anything underneath them, but I'm going to be specific here. This is only for high compression thick fabric garments. There are a lot of see-through stuff that you should not wear like that, and do a squat test before you step out to the gym, because hello, gyms are full of a lot of creeps. But besides that, something I swear by is thongs, and not just any thongs, sports specific thongs, and you get them in Victoria's Secret, you also get them in La Senza. And if you do not have these brands around you, you can pick up any thongs which are not lacy, not fancy, any plain ones, and you wear them under your tights and you will have no panty lines. And for me, that works better. And there are days when I would walk into the gym showing up my panty line, and I'm completely okay with that also. But when I'm shooting, and mostly in general, I prefer to have no panty lines, so it is thongs for me all the way. Ladies, I hope this video helped you a little bit about all these awkward questions we have and we can't go and ask anyone. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, do subscribe, you know the drill. And till then, stay sexy, stay fit, work out on your periods, and let me know how you feel. Also, do let me know if you are a pad or a tampon person. Not that I want to know, but this is a healthy discussion, we should do that. And I should see you next time.